Today I'm just gonna be talking about Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage? Oh,
Yeah, the Nicolas Cage curse.
yeah. What's going on with
Basic,
that?
yeah, basically in '09, he bought this famous historic house in the French Quarter, and it was called the LaLaurie Mansion. It was previously owned by this woman, Madame LaLaurie, and obviously there were many hauntings and entities there within the property. Basically, in a little history, in 1843, there was a fire there, and when they pulled up to save everyone, they ended up finding like slaves. They were all dismembered, tortured, and they found bodies in the attic. Yeah, it was bad, man. They
Damn.
also found another person in the crib, but they were like reformed and shaped into like a crab. Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So they figured out that the owner, she was she was like sick in the head. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
So yeah, so obviously souls definitely haunt that place. And when he picked it up, he saw something so terrifying that he never told anyone what it was.
Uh huh.
And what he ended up doing there to try and change it, he built a pyramid like in the little gravesite in the back,
Yeah.
and that he did that basically to try and break the curse. You know what I mean? To try, I don't know, someone told him like, hey, this is what you should do. But instead of helping his cause, he dug up two more bodies in this site.
Uh huh.
So it was just even worse now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
now digging up two bodies, what are you doing? Now you're replacing and removing two more coffins. And
Right.
he seemed to think that that was more like now he's like double cursed because of that.
Oh, damn.
And I wondered what happened to Nick Cage because he was on such a roll, remember?
Uh huh.
And then remember, he kind of went ghost for a while.
Right.
And so he decided like that's what would happen to him. It's crazy. And because he was definitely freaked out about the whole thing. So what he did was he sold everything. He's like, all right, I got to get rid of all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like sold
Yeah.
everything there, French Quarter, and then started from scratch. Moved to L.A. And now like he very just a lot more humble from what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of crazy when I saw that, but it makes sense because I remember he was like I felt like he was in everything for like 15 years, and then all of a
All
sudden
right.
he went ghost, and I was like, what happened? I was like, what happened?
Go
So
still broke. Like, what the hell?
yeah, exactly. You saw that. I remember those headlines. Oh, Nick Cage went broke. I was like, huh, what? That's impossible, you
Yeah.
know, because he was in everything. But now when I saw the research, I was like, oh, now I understand why.
Right.
It
Right.
was a trip. I was like, damn, man, I had no idea.
So that's kind of crazy.